Right up in front of me is a nuclear power plant right here in Jacksonville, Florida. If you watch over here to the left, see the towers? See those smoke towers? Or whatever, the reactors, whatever those things over here are. Wait for it. Wait for it. You'll see them in a second, I promise. But there's something unique about this and the city of Jacksonville. They are still active. There's smoke coming out of them, or steam, whatever that is. Not for much.
Turn right onto New Berlin Road.
But not for much longer. Thank you, Google. What's pretty unique about it is they're getting ready to tear that whole power plant out, level it, the whole nuclear power plant, and put solar in. I think that's pretty amazing. Jacksonville, awesome job. A deputy sheriff woke me up early this morning and said, I said, what do you think about flying a drone around that nuclear power plant? And he goes, oh, it's shut down. It's no longer a no-fly zone. You could actually fly the drone around the nuclear power plant. I didn't try it because he's a deputy sheriff. Maybe he's wrong. But he did tell me that they are getting ready to tear that whole place down, level it, and go solar. Look at this butterfly. Look at him. He's just kind of hanging out. Look under this conveyor belt here, you'll see the Jacksonville Bridge right there. See that? Right over there is Blount Island something. Just walk across this bridge, but I'm not going to walk across that bridge right now. I'm just trying to kill time. They will not let me on the property where I'm going at the moment. My appointment is for noon today, so I'm just kind of hanging out, trying to locate some coffee and relax for an hour or two so I can go get unloaded with my second stop. Seems like too much traffic, except for maybe text traffic. Well, as I'm sitting here killing hours, talking on the phone, texting, watching YouTube videos. Yeah, the same thing you're watching now. Device position error. Turn device off and reposition as indicated. No, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that, Osmo. But I'm sitting here watching YouTube videos, and a lot of times I watch YouTube videos that are similar to mine, but way better. I mean, well, pretty much every video is way better on YouTube than my channel. But I like certain people that do certain things. I like the traveler. I like the people that, some of the theme park people, like the Tim Tracker and Jen Tracker. I like Justin Scard and Random Land. You know, most of the stuff is Disney oriented, but there's also, like, he'll take off for a month and do Route 66, or Adam the Woo, who just might hop in an RV and travel around and stuff, and find out of the way roadside attractions and stuff. So I like those type of videos a lot. Those are what I gravitate more to. But then I also watch videos that I've watched for many years of people just sitting in their office just talking about tech or gadgets or companies like Google, Microsoft, Apple, and what they're coming out with and stuff. And it's usually just them in an office shooting, you know, from their front desk, and they never leave their house or room, and they just have a studio set up. And I'm kind of, I was just watching somebody right now that does that daily, every single day, never leaves the house. Pretty much all their videos are shot from their desk, and I don't really like that so much anymore. I'm kind of moving away from that. But I look at myself and I go, you know, I don't have a house, an apartment, or a room that I shoot videos from. I can get out periodically and go do things, but I'm kind of falling into that trap in that, yes, this may not be a desk and I'm not sitting behind a computer screen, but I am in a room most of the time, and I don't want my videos to fall into that trap. I mean, how can I... Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Like right now I'm just talking to you from my chair where I sit pretty much every day talking to you guys. And it might as well be behind a desk, right? I gotta really, really be careful. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that just shoots videos that way or this way. I want to be able to get out and do more. It's really hard with my job, especially this week, because I'm getting very close to taking days off. It's only like 3 more days, and I'm taking almost an entire week off. I'm going to meet somebody. We're going to hang out a lot and have a lot of fun. But also in that process, I'm going to be able to get a lot of content out and about doing things. And that's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. And one of the videos I was just watching had to do with content creators and how to create content to keep viewers' interest and stuff. And I don't think that I'm doing a great job with this type of format where I'm just sitting here talking to you, or sometimes showing you down the road. You know, how exciting is that? I don't know. It's kind of like this morning when I was over here by the water, seeing the butterfly and stuff. I like doing that, but I like going out and exploring more. I just don't want to fall into that trap. And if I start to, you can unsubscribe if you want to, or give me a thumbs down. I don't want to lose you guys, but you can give me a thumbs down and leave in the comments section, hey, this is getting monotonous. You need to get out and do more. And I read every comment, though sometimes I can't comment or reply to every comment. I do my best, but like sometimes I'll get lots and lots and lots of comments. And lately they've been really great comments. I love you guys. The comments have changed from, you need to find Jesus in your life, quit your job and do this, you bunch of name calling, you know. Not so much on this channel, but my other channel, just because of one certain video. But this channel here lately, this week, comments have been incredible, and I've been reading them all. I've been trying to respond to most of them, but it's hard when I got 2 hands on the wheel, and voice to text only works so well with engine noise. It really does. But I am planning on some fun stuff this week, so right now I'm just waiting to go get unloaded and then go pick up another load in Georgia, taking it back to Orlando, and then starting my days off probably 1 day early, which I'm down to my last set of t-shirts, so I definitely need to do some laundry. I have killed as much time as humanly possible. It's time to go over and see if they'll unload me maybe just a little bit early. Fingers crossed. Well, it looks like, whoa, let's see how many trucks are in front of me. Definitely more than a few. Supposedly they're going to call me on the phone when it's time to go get unloaded. So I guess there's nothing much to do but maybe find a couple more alligators. And this definitely looks like some alligator habitat. Ooh, and spiders. I don't think I'm really going to find anything other than, ooh, a frog. A frog went skipping across down there. But I think the only other wildlife than a frog is probably going to be the proverbial bottlefish. Definitely not too much in the water today. Not even really any birds, which is smart after seeing what the gator did to that fish yesterday. I hope they get to me pretty soon though, because there is a cloud in the sky. And eventually that one cloud is going to connect to that cloud, which is going to connect to that cloud, which is going to connect to that cloud. And when that happens, it's not good. Not good at all.
You're a pet.
I suppose.
People usually want cute pets. Why would you go on such a hideous one?
I am hideous?
You are horrifying to look at, yes. But that's a good thing.
Into the Galaxy is available for download and streaming now. Okay, it is time to do a little bit more exploring. I'm empty, by the way, and I'm not wearing a hat. Where is my hat? No, not through there. Where? Wait a second. There is an alligator in there. Right there. Okay, as I was riding over here, I just got a text message because I'm too stupid to put you guys on airplane mode. But the text message I just received was Glenn Campbell just died. But then I just got another message that says that was an error. So I don't know. Did Glenn Campbell die? I'm trying to open a gate. Oh, you have to push it. We're going on a lookout for this guy today. That's what we're going to go look for. And possibly that guy. And I am not definitely going to walk it. That's kind of far. I just don't feel like walking. I don't feel like walking that far. But I have been here before. And last time, I did not heed that little arrow that goes that way. I actually went that way for about 3 miles. And then I had to come 3 miles back. I learned my lesson. I now know that I have to go this way through the woods. Not only are we going to be on the lookout for animals, which for people that don't live in the South, especially in the state of Florida, an animal is kind of a chameleon. They're bohemian, a bohemian animal. And it's a lizard that can change colors, similar to chameleon, which down in Miami, we do have actual chameleons. They're all over the place. But the further north you come, guys, I apologize about that, we get more of the bohemian animals, which is a pretty awesome little lizard. And we do definitely have those gigantic, ginormous banana spiders, which they're just, I believe, are related to the orb spider. But we're also heading down this trail quite a ways to look for some other creatures, some swamp creatures. We are on the lookout for some Florida wildlife, similar to the ones that I showed you yesterday. This is actually quite a lovely trail. I think this is probably going to be the last day of regular content until Thursday. So I don't even know what today is. I think today's Tuesday. I think today is Tuesday. So today, ooh, grasshoppers everywhere. I think today is probably going to be the last day of content. Maybe a little bit tomorrow, but not much. I'm going to keep tomorrow basically a work day. And then Thursday, segway. Is that a gator? No, it's not. I thought there was a little gator. I thought that was a gator when I was passing by. You never know where the gators are going to be. It just takes a little piece of water like that, and there could be a gator in it. I'm really hoping we're going to see some good... I'm heading way out into the forest, way out into the swamp areas. I'm really hoping to find some gators, and I'm actually watching for snakes too, because I am on a path with a lot of water, and we have a lot of cottonmouths / water moccasins and coral snakes. But I'm not afraid of coral snakes. But cottonmouths, I'm definitely a little bit nervous about. Along this path, there is quite a bit of water. So you really have to watch out for snakes and possibly alligators. I just heard something back there. I just heard something. Could have been a mosquito. Sign, see? Getting swamped. I wasn't even thinking about rattlesnakes, but I was thinking about these guys. I swear, you got to be careful because you got trees on this side, trees on this side. and I'm going right down the middle, and I swear a spider web just whoop, and just lifted my hair up, and it only could have been one type of spider. The dreaded Florida banana spider. Okay. We're getting into the swampy area. Okay. Look at that. Would you look at that? I heard a frog. I heard a frog or a mosquito. Mosquitoes are definitely out in full force in this swamp right now. They are all over me. It would really be bad if this boardwalk decided to break. I don't know how old this thing is. Where there is a mosquito on my phone right now that is over an inch big. Come on, gators. Come on, gators. Where are you? I know you're out here somewheres. Kind of cool. Like I said, I don't know how old this boardwalk is. It just kind of comes out into a swamp. We have these all over Florida. But what's nice is these are so long. I mean, if I was on foot having to walk this thing through the swamp, it would take forever. But I'm on my segway. But what they'll do is they'll space out little park bench areas where you can just kind of kick back and enjoy getting bit by mosquitoes, I guess. Stay segway. Don't take off. Look what I found on the boardwalk. Look at that. What kind of droppings is that? It looks like fruit, but it's not fruit. It's definitely alive. High above the water. Well, that was a good long piece, and it looks like we came to the end. Wet and wild swamps. The wet and wild swamps. Look up to catch a glimpse of the American swallow-tailed kite-snatching dragonfly in midair. What? So I got to look up? I got to... Where? I don't see it. Definitely a pretty amazing... I swear, guys. You know what? I'm going to take one for the team. I'm going to take one for the team. Come on, mosquitoes. Free food. Free food. I swear, they're just buzzing my face. Watch my face, too. Sure, when you don't want to be eaten, you guys will just attack me. But when I give you free food... Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, head back. I guess I'm not going to see... I've seen signs of life, signs of wildlife, but no actual wildlife. Listen. Let's be quiet. Never mind. That's rain. I hear rain falling through the trees. Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and start moseying back to the truck. Maybe we might see something on the way if we just be really quiet. I'm not going to say anything else, and I'm going to let the silence of the segway just glide across the water, and who knows, we may see something. Actually, I think for my Segway to be totally silent, someone needs to come out here with a leaf blower and kind of clean off this boardwalk. Found one of the critters on the sign. Hold on a second. Let me put the Segway over here. Check this out. You guys can see him. Tell me. I know they don't injure you, and their bites are similar to a mosquito bite, but they still creep me out. Well, so do mosquitoes. Back out into the real world. Well, I don't know if this is the real world, but back out. Trying to get rid of these mosquitoes. Let's get out of here. Oof. Ooh, that was a jump. Buddy, the further I don't know if I'm going to get rid of these mosquitoes till I get back to the truck, but I'm going to go ahead and end today's daily vlog and just keep swatting around like this for the rest of the way back. Look it. There's one. I'm taking one for the team. See that? Oh, not up here though. Boy, he's digging in pretty good. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I will talk to you guys on the next one, which should be tomorrow. Don't know if it's going to be as exciting as today. Well, was this really exciting? I don't know. I love you all. Peace out, everybody.